And let me ask you this, Shane. So I'm not going to ask you any in-depth questions because, like you said, you haven't had time to watch the games. You were obviously at the game with me. But now Dan Mullen, 2-6 in his last 8 games against Power 5 competition. And a lot of people wondering now, and again, I caution people, let's not fire everybody and put everybody on the hot seat. But it is pretty wild because the guy on the hottest seat was Ed Ogeron going into the game. And I mean, they outclassed the Gators. I mean, any concern there that Dan Mullen is losing support in Gainesville?
Yeah, I think so, brother. And I don't want to say, man, boosters are different at each university, and there's certain expectations when you take certain jobs in the SEC. And, Dan's, I don't know, it just feels like he hasn't embraced that side. Coming into this season, we had high expectations for him, but, you drop a game to Kentucky, you drop one to – and what's even worse, Mike, if you think about it, is your quarterback play. Here you got a lot of folks that are you hear it, you see it on Twitter, a lot of rumblings on why Anthony Richardson didn't just take this job. Everybody knows he's a killer athlete, and I know he's made mistakes, but then there's some arguing, well, if he would given the reins earlier, maybe we would have this thing running by this time during the season. So there's all that speculation. I think of recently Kirby Smart with Justin Fields. There was a lot of people wondering why they didn't give Justin Fields the opportunity, and maybe they could have won some more ball games, but I don't know. When you start doing that, when you got all these Sunday, what do they call them, Sunday quarterbacks, just picking your team apart, because that's what Florida's going right now. They're picking it apart. They're saying we should be better, and this is why we're not. Is it the defensive coordinator? Is it Dan Mullen? Is it, has he lost it? Is he wanting to go to the NFL? There's all this stuff. So, yeah, it would not surprise me. Of course, I've been saying this for a couple of years now. I've never felt like Dan wanted to be in Florida. But again, I'm just an outsider. You know what I'm saying? I've never talked to him, never had that conversation. But damn, there's a lot of pressure. You drop to an LSU team, and I know that's crazy. You're thinking LSU, but what LSU has done this season has been disappointing. The fact, like you said, they limped into this ball game. The fact that Coach O got fired after this game, and you're the one that lost. So, I don't know, man. Where do they go from here?
Yeah, and even after the game, Shane, Anthony Richardson, I can't believe someone asked him this, but they said, hey, are you committed to Florida given the fact that, you're not playing or not starting? And he would not even – he said he's a Gator for now. I mean, my goodness. Jeez. I mean, what an answer. And again, he's not – well, I mean, he is kind of getting a little bit of that Arch Manning hype, but, he's the future of your program. And the future here is saying, well, I'm here for now. I don't know, man. That's got to make me uneasy as hell if I'm a Florida Gator fan.
And can you just put – I mean, like the Gator fans put them at ease a little bit that here you are, you love the Gators, raised in Gainesville, but they're probably still nervous that, you're leaving one day, or if it doesn't go your way, you're leaving, walking out the door. Is there any chance that happens?
I can't really speak on that. It's time. Time is the only thing that I can tell, but right now I'm a Gator, so that's the only thing that matters.
Absolutely, man. I mean, there was a lot of people like this in Florida when – they didn't want to see Chris Leak as a quarterback. They wanted Tim Tebow. So it's like they've been down this road before. They know in their mind, they're thinking the backup. And, of course, you always do that. And I'm the worst at it, Mike. When we start losing, we're like, put the backup in, until I saw the backup. And I'm like, hell no. I'd rather have one-legged hooker out there than Milton. But anyway, I'm just saying the Florida, it's they've been down this road. They're hurt right now, man. They know that they should be. I mean, you should be going into this Florida-Georgia game, man. Like, I don't know who's going to win. And now it's like, I don't know how many points Georgia's going to win by. And we should be thinking that way because they do got a loaded roster. But when you got your quarterback, your future quarterback coming out saying, I don't know. You know who's paying attention to that? Recruits.
Right.
I don't want to go play at a university if I don't know who the quarterback's going to be when I get there. So That's the thing that you worry about. You need to have the team coming out and saying and galvanized and the future's bright. But right now, it just feels like they're reeling a little bit.
Mm-hmm.